Andycine 4K Daylight-Viewable ultra-bright camera monitor. Hey yo, what's up everybody? It is your boy Brandon, and you know what, when I'm out on location and I'm doing my videos and a lot of people are asking me like, what is that thing on top of your camera and what are you using up there? When I'm doing video, normally I'm normally used to using my Atomos Ninja, all right, because sometimes I want to probably record and I just love the diversity of being able to use it as an HDMI monitor only and also record with it. But as we go into the summer months and it gets brighter outside, it's really hard. One of the biggest problems with the Atomos is just really hard to see the screen because it's only like 1,000 nits. I don't really like using it a lot, and I've always kind of been in the market for looking for a new monitor to use on top of my cameras. Even when it's nice and decent outside, I still want something that's like crazy bright. So the people over at Andycine reached out to me, and they are sponsoring this video, but again, they do not get this video, they did not see this before I post this video. But the people over at Andycine sent me a monitor that I think I have really fell in love with. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm not going to take too much of your time. I'm just going to cover a few things about this monitor and show you why I absolutely love it. Let's go. This is the Andycine 5.5 4K C5 HDMI monitor only touchscreen. But let's go ahead and get into it, and then we're going to go over a few things, and I'm going to tell you why you probably should go ahead and pick up this monitor. All right, here we go. This is the Andycine 5.5 Daylight-Viewable touchscreen monitor. So I'm going to read off a few things on here right before we get into it. Some of the perks that you can get with this monitor: 4K touchscreen. You can add 3D LUTs on here. You can also do OCR, in and out, full HDMI, and it also has a DC out if you want to go ahead and plug it up. A few things over here also: it has 3D LUTs, it has waveform, exposure, histogram, zoom in, 9 grid, false colors, vector scope, peaking filter, image flip, so you can flip it upside down depending on how you have it mounted, embedded audio, in anamorphic mode. Woo, that is a lot to pack. Let's go ahead and get into it. So when you first get it, it's going to come in this really tight box here. Oh my god, it comes in this cool little case. Now I already kind of have this open, as you can see, but it's all good. We're going to play with it anyway. All right, getting this out of the way. Another box. Alrighty, so first open it up, we have our 5.5 LCD screen here. As you can see, just going over a little bit, it has your power on off button right here, where it has your touch. Also, you can turn touch on and off with this one. Has a really big fan right here on top. It has your menu scroll right here. Now you can also use this menu to scroll right here. You can also press it in when you press your enter buttons and everything. Also rotating to this side, it also has HDMI in, HDMI out, so you can go out to an external monitor just in case you need that. It also has headphone monitoring. If you have headphones, you want to plug in your audio headphones to monitor your audio, you can do that also. All right here on the bottom, now you also have DC in, 12 volt out, 12 volt in, DC 8 volts out. You also have a 3/4 screw on the bottom. You also have a SD card slot right here. Also, if you want to load your 3D LUTs, anything like that, you can also do that right here. So pretty basic stuff. Now, if you wanted to compare the size of the Andycine 5.5 to the Atomos, so the Andycine is a 5.5 inch monitor. The Atomos Ninja is a 5 inch monitor. So you have a little bit more real estate on the on the Andycine than you do on the Atomos. Also, just to show you guys a quick comparison and you know the size of it. Now the Andycine is really basically all screen. All right, that's why the Atomos kind of looks bigger. Now the Andycine, the biggest thing that people love about this monitor is that this monitor has like 3,000 nits on it. Freaking crazy. It's ultra. That's why it's called ultra bright. The Atomos only has like 1,000 nit monitor, so it's definitely you're gonna definitely see a difference. I'm gonna show them to you now here shortly, but you can definitely see a difference in this monitor versus the other monitor when it comes to display. All right, so let's go ahead and get back into what else do you get with the Andycine 5.5. So one other thing, you get this you got this nice little elbow here. It comes with an Allen wrench also, so when you mount this, you have that. You have a micro HDMI cable to full HDMI. All right. What else do you get in here? Stuff. You get your instruction booklets. Get your instruction booklet with a cloth in here. You also get a Type C to USB-A cord in here also. Now, another amazing thing about this Andycine, we're normally used to these batteries right here, these big MPFC batteries right here. Well, the Andycine actually comes with, this is incredible. It comes with a battery, but this one has a USB-C charger. That's why you get the USB-C cable in here, because you can actually plug your USB-C port charger into the battery and then plug this in and actually charge your battery this way instead of going, you know, coming home, putting it on the charger and anything like that. You can actually charge your battery with a USB-C port. That is dope. How dope is that? You don't get that with a lot of things. So definitely, it's so funny because if you running something like a V-mount battery or something that you can plug your battery into, you can pretty much run this all day and have it charged pretty much all day. It's absolutely insane. It's all kind of different ways you can do that. I really only want to show you the brightness of the monitors itself, but you can already see how much brighter the Andycine is to the Atomos. It's crazy. I absolutely love it. Now I'm mounting my Andycine here on my Feiyutech A2000, but my A7S III uses a full HDMI cable. All right, so this does not come with a full HDMI to full HDMI. So I do have one of my favorite cords right here. So I'm going to mount this. We're going to go out into here. All right. I'm going to mount this right here to my A7S III because it uses a full HDMI. So you got to make sure you got full to full. So you have to buy this cord separately. All right. You have to buy this cord separately. So let's go ahead and turn it on. And we're going to look here and see if we can get a signal. And then bam, there you go. All right, guys, so I'm going to go over a few things with this Andycine 5.5 ultra bright screen here that I absolutely love. So first of all, when you have your Andycine on here, you can actually swipe up and you can see right here at the bottom, it says volume on here. So you can actually change your volume just by swiping up. And then also on the left hand side, if you swipe up, you can actually adjust the backlight, all right, without going into anything else. So there you have it right here. So swipe up on this side, swipe up on here. Now if you swipe up from the bottom, you can also get to your quick links right here. All right, so if you want to get to something really fast, you can also swipe up from the bottom here. So also at the top, as it tells you, when you're looking at your menu here, let me swipe down. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Bam. All right, so we're good. So now also let's go ahead and go to the menu system and show you how this is, and I'll just go over a few things on the menu system here. So when you press the volume, or you press your knob in, all right, you're going to press it in to come up with your menu system. So on your menu system, you have your assist, you have your marker, image, user options, and system. So I'll go over a few things that I like in these menu systems that I actually use on here very much so. So starting with assist, what you can do, you can also use your wheel and you can scroll down. That's how you scroll to different ones. All right, so when you want to go into your assist, you want to press it in. All right, and then it's going to bring up the drop down menu for assist. So you have analysis. You also have now analysis. If you turn your analysis on, it's going to show you your waveform, it's going to show you your histogram, it's going to show you the vector scope, it's going to show you all these different things on one. You can touch you can press on, or touch the screen to take your menu system off. But right now it's going to show you all these things off here at once if you want that. If you don't want that, you just go back into analysis and just turn it off. All right, or you can use your finger. Waveform, you have your waveforms on here like I just showed you. If you just want your waveform on here at the bottom, you can turn that on just like that. You can also adjust the colors. You also have vector scope, histogram, focus assist, audio meters and things. So two of the things that I like to use in here, first of all, is I don't use focus assist a lot because I shoot manual, and autofocus on the Ace on Sony series is perfectly great. So I don't use focus assist, but if you want to turn on focus assist, you can also see what's in focus. You can adjust the volume of the focus, and you can also turn the colors of the focus if you want to. But right now it just tells you everything that's in focus if you want to use that. So I'm gonna go back into focus assist. I'm gonna turn that off, and you can, like I said, you can adjust the focus level and everything to make it really hit or not. Audio meters, I love using audio meters. As you can see, my audio meters is on, so when my camera is actually recording, my audio meters on here will go up and down, and that lets me know that my audio is working. Because a lot of times using the Rode, a lot of times you have to check your Rode levels and things to make sure that's going. You have to look at your screen on your monitor to make sure it's going. But when everything is plugged in through HDMI, it shows up right here, and I know I'm getting good audio. So I always keep my audio meters on right here. You also have zebras, and you also have check field on here. All right, so going down now, so we're going to close assist. We're going to go down to marker. All right, and as you can probably see, I also have a red marker right there. That just makes me know that everything is right there in focus. So you also have crosshatches right here. You have the safe areas on here on the sides, so you can make sure you're going to stay in the area. You also have crosshairs right here. Now I have crosshairs on. You can also change the color of your crosshairs also. Let's see here. All right, and you have cinema guys also. So if you're shooting in a certain format and you want your camera to shoot in that format, you can also adjust the formats or the marker lines on your monitor. Also make sure you're getting that right guide that you need to shoot in that frame. Let's see here. All right, let's go. All right, so you got image right here. You have scan, aspect ratio, anamorphic if you want to shoot in anamorphic, zoom titles and freeze. And then under user options, you have HDMR mode, you have LUTs where you can actually add LUTs. You can also change it if you want your camera to show in S-Log2, S-Log3. You can also turn those on also. And now if you try to import a LUT, if you turn it on, it's going to say right here, SD failed because you don't have an SD card in there, or it's going to pull your LUTs from. So you can also do that. Let me see, display setup. Like I said, brightness. You see, this thing can get really, really bright. I want to just make sure it just stays normal. You can adjust the sharpness and things like that. And then also you can put on color. And color, yes, you adjust your color temperature, your CTT or your Kelvin. If you're trying to match something with your camera and it's not matching up, you can get it matched as best as you can. All right, and then under system, you also have the wheel where you can actually have your wheel either adjust your backlight or your volume. You can adjust that in your wheel. You have your language. You have the OSD setup. So OSD can have your display, your timing, your alpha, all of that stuff in there. And then you also have your volume on your camera right here. If you want to adjust your volume, mute, all of that stuff is right here. So alright guys, and I told you, like, this wasn't going to be a really long video, but I definitely wanted to show you the monitor that I use now, and I've been using on top of my cameras when I'm recording, or when any of my friends are helping me record. They always use this Andycine C5 because I just love it, because it looks small, it doesn't weigh a lot, it's very small and compact, but it's a big 5.5 inch screen, and I love the USB charging on the battery. That is just amazing. Not only that, I love how bright it is. That is 3000 nits for a monitor like this. 4K monitor is really good, and this monitor goes for $229. That's what it's showing right now. But this monitor is amazing. I absolutely love this monitor, man. This is what I'm using now, so going forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope I answered some questions for you. I hope I showed you some comparisons and how you see the size between this one and the Atomos Ninja 5. But it's a monitor. It's an HDI. It's the HDMI monitor. There's 1,000 of them out there right now. But for this, I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I'm blown away by it. Big shout out to Andycine for it. All right, that's all my time, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.